say something? One of you?
What do you want?
You're gaslighting me. My entire...
We're not, there's absolutely nothing
Oh my
wrong.
god, Xavier.
Bro.
Xavier, we had a question about integration, and I was like, it was like 1 over the square root of something that you could, like you would complete the square and you'd get x minus 2 squared plus 16. So I was like, you can just complete the square and then use one of the equations. The entire class was like, no, you can't. And then I did it. It worked fine. And the teacher was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I was like, then why did everyone say you can't? The entire class.
Didn't say we can't. We
literally
didn't say that.
He's still doing it. The entire class was like, we didn't say that.
We did.
I'm not joking, Zab.
Okay, so basically, Zab, like 2 days ago, right? Sam asked like a question about about 1 over the root of like a quadratic, right? And you could complete the square for it to make it like x minus 2 squared.
Well, only if the constant term afterwards is a square number.
No. Yeah, it was fine. It just came out with his arcsine thing, right? And then Sam asked, and no one like actually said anything. And Miss was like, "You sure that's 5 marks?"
Like 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them went, "No, you couldn't." Yason was one of them. Yason said, "No, you can't."
And then what happened after that was Miss was just like, "Are you sure that's for 5 marks?" Because Sam was bringing out like that was the entire question when it wasn't, because it was an integral from like 2 to 7, right? And then he said afterward that mystically everyone said, no, you can't do that.
So they're still doing it. They're still doing it, Yason.
Sam, everyone did it this way. Everyone did
No, they didn't! What are you talking about? Everyone was like, Miss, how do you do it? What do you mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I believe Sam on this one.
No, what mystical way? How would they
Everyone said do substitution.
Oh, substitution is the way you did it. You just...
No, it wasn't! Everyone! You, Raghav, Emily, because it's fucking Emily, of course you have to say something.
Well, no shit, I mean, you can substitute x plus 2, but it's like...
That's not substitution.
You're basically doing that. You're basically doing it.
No, you're not. No, you're not basically doing that.
You're not. I wouldn't call it a substitution because the derivative is
it is itself. So du dx, right?
Yeah, exactly. But that's not a fucking substitution.
Exactly.
It's just change of variables.
Everyone said no. You have to do a substitution.
Sam, what are you on about? You're actually such a schizo, man. You're such a schizo. She did a question.
No,
and
they weren't talking about that. They were saying about trigonometric. What's it called? They were saying do a fucking trigonometric substitution.
No way anyone did a hyperbolic substitution.
No, they didn't. After they realised that they were fucking wrong.
No.
Oh no. I'm fine.
Well, anyway. But yeah, you can only do that if the constant term is square.
Well, yeah, because you can't complete the square if it's not.
Well, you can.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
It means like on that. It means just you'll get like x minus 2 squared plus like 7, and then you can't use it because it has to be like the square number. So.
Yeah, but you have to. What?
Friendly UAV online.
You're actually schizophrenic, Sam.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not. You're all.
Literally, like everyone was looking at you, like what is happening? Like, what is this man going on about?
All of you told me that you couldn't do it like that, and then after you, like, no one said that. No one said that. No one said you couldn't do it like that.
You just like daydreamed it and then.
Yeah. That's what happened. That's what happened, Sam. Exactly what happened.
I cannot recall a single person who said you could.
Daydreaming.
Oh, you just forget about
maybe James Cameron, but we all know James Cameron's wrong anyway.
Daydreaming and proving them wrong.
You have dementia.
Actual like
all of you,
hero
every
complex
single
for the simplest arcine question.
No. All of you. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that.
Oh, this is so good.
It's so fucking simple. Why did everyone do it wrong?
Then it didn't though. Everyone got the answer.
Yeah, after Miss was like, yeah, you do it like that.
No, but wait, okay, no, because I remember that the only time was after you got the answer, Miss showed you the answer, and then you're like, exactly, everyone said I was wrong. Then where was the point where she said that you had to use your method?
She literally fucking said I would have done it like you did it! What do you mean? I remember her being like, oh, I would have done it the way you're doing it, because she was talking about everyone else's way was retarded. And then you're like, oh, I didn't tell you couldn't do it that way. The entire class was like, no, you can't do that.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were!
At what point did they magically change to doing your method?
Well,
Because
after
Miss would have
Miss-
said,
after
oh, I would
Miss
have done
was
it the way
like-
you did. Then wait, okay, then how was the entire class tracking the exact method that you're doing it? And then when Miss says you did it, everyone's like, quickly, Sam Whitney did it this method, so we must change to do it. Get the correct
What are
answer,
you
and then
saying?
faster than Samuel.
What are you
No one will
saying?
do that. No one would
I
do
have
that.
no idea what you're talking about. You are talking absolute shit. What is happening? I was so confused. Zav, everyone was like, no one said that you couldn't do it that way. I was like, what? Yes, all of you did. Like 3 or 4 of you did, which is over half my
Literally,
class.
only
Except if you
Jamothy
exclude me.
Scammell said that because
No,
he's
no, he
American.
didn't. James was one of them, yes, because it's James. But also Emily, you, and Raghav were like, no, you have to do a substitution.
No, wait, Wargov was like absent.
Jess
from
was
this
looking at me
entire
because
thing.
Jess was like, what? No. So I remember looking at him, like, all just brain dead. So I remember asking Miss, after you all told me that you couldn't, I was like, Miss, there was literally an entire section in the book that was complete the square, and then use one of the things. It was like the cinch one. Oh my god, and then
Bro,
Miss, everyone was like,
get off the perk, man. Get off the perk. Then
I'm not fucking Harley.
You're tripping. Tripping and bugging and...
Goofing and sliding.
None of us are gaslighting you. We only gaslight James Scammell to insult his intelligence. We don't gaslight you.
That's a lie. You did it yesterday. Was it yesterday? I can't remember. I don't care.
There's no way. There's no like.
Yeah, yeah.
Xavier. Oh no! Who do you believe, Xavier? Go ahead. Let me know.
I don't even know who to
I-
believe at this point, dude.
Me?
Either way, it's funny.
Me?
Bro, I never like. I didn't even do hyperbolic substitution.
Oh no. Oh no.
I never even never done a hyperbolic
did.
substitution
You
in
just
my
did.
life, to be honest.
Well, you didn't because Miss proved you all wrong in like 10 seconds.
Damn, that must have been at the end of the thing.
Oh, yeah,
when
she totally
proved
proved me
wrong,
wrong.
and she didn't.
Instant me! It was literally straight away!
No, Sam. I said maybe it's not right, and then I did it, and then I was like, oh yeah, obviously because du equals dx, so it's perfectly fine to do that.
Yes.
And then I did it.
After
the way.
telling me
Miss
that you
O'Hare
couldn't.
Was never Miss O'Hare was never like, oh, you must do it this way or anything.
No, she didn't say that.
nothing
No,
like
she didn't say that.
No,
But she
no,
said, I would have
okay.
done it your way.
Let's use a bit of behavioral prediction. If Miss O'Hare saw us all doing hyperbolic
Oh, that's
substitution, she would have laughed in our faces. Let's be honest. Here.
No, she wouldn't have.
Yes, she would.
Usually, every time you do it like a different way to her, she's like, oh, you might be able to do it that way.
no, if
I
you do it
wouldn't
a
have
different way
because
to
it's
her,
longer.
she would write it on the board the correct way to do it and say, I did it like
Yes,
5 million
because she
times
did it
faster.
straight away, and then everyone started doing it the same way as me. And then you're all like, I didn't tell you couldn't do it that way. After 4 of you was
we
like,
didn't.
4 out of
No.
5 of you were like,
bro, I'm getting the maths gang up on this thing, like. I'm getting the maths gang up. And no, I'm not gonna privately message all of them saying we should lie to Sam.
yeah, you are.
I
You're
will- I
literally-
will not do
How
that.
did you get up there, mate? King of Tarlo. So, escape from Tarlo.
Enemy UAV overhead.
What was I gonna talk about after this entire
Oh.
conversation?
Oh my god.
Don't know.
Stop.
Probably just gonna start gaslighting
It was
again.
so funny. Basically like
God.
there was a question and it was like